Okay, third time recording this. I recorded an Upload Studio on Xbox, so I accidentally said Xbox, like the X word, and it booted me back to the home screen. I was in the middle of crazy ramblings of raking in the bitches, but I decided not to do that commentary and do a much more exciting commentary on how I watch grass grow on a daily basis. Okay, it's like my favorite pastime. So yeah, so basically I went outside, right? I watched some grass grow. Just kidding. That was a joke. I got a hardened sentry. Okay. So anyway, guys, this, yeah. Fuck. I just don't know what to talk about. I'm really running out of ideas. It's a tragedy in of itself, and I really don't know what to talk about. So here, I'm gonna talk about crazy life story that I had. All right. About today, actually. This happened today. Crazy life story. This kid tried to light me on fire, okay? So, I was just watching YouTube, in the middle of the cafeteria, and suddenly this kid comes out of nowhere with his lighter and starts flicking it at me, right? He starts flicking it at me, and I'm like, Will McDonald. Not using real names here, but Will McDonald, right? Will McDonald, not using real names, starts flicking his lighter at me. I'm like, kid, I'll get you suspended. You wanna fight right now? I'll get you suspended. You're trying to melt my face off. I'll get you suspended, kid. And he's like, Henya, don't. I'm like, man, I don't give a fuck. Man, you give me your lunch right now, or I'm getting you suspended. And he's like, what? Whatever, you won't do it. So I will go right onto the office, and I'm like, some kid just tried to melt my face off. No, not lying. That's what happened. And she's like, do you know who it is? Acting all serious and shit, right? Like, yeah, it's my good friend, Will McDonald. And she's like, okay, writes down his name. I'm like, yeah, you write down his name. That'll do a lot. So, anyway, she writes down his name, right? And I go back into the cafeteria. I'm like, oh yeah, Will, you're in trouble. And I'm like, you're done. You're done, kid. I have your IP. Oh, speaking of IPs, I actually do have an IP. Only a few people get that silly reference. Anyway, so, this kid, right? This kid, I'm like, oh yeah, kid, you're done. I'm gonna get you suspended. I see the principal right beside me, with the kid I'm talking to, not doing anything. So I'm like, are you... Listen, Mr... Not using real names here, but Mr. Dixon, okay? Like, Mr. Dixon! This kid just tried to light my face on fire. What are you gonna do about it? He's like, yeah, I have all the deets. You do realize we're gonna get him suspended, right? I'm like, yeah! I'm just pointing at him, get him suspended! And he's like... and he's like... Well, give me the lighter, and you won't get suspended. I'm like, are you kidding me? Turns out that he didn't actually believe me, that Will was trying to melt my face off, even though he showed and gave him the lighter. Like, are you kidding me? I could have died, okay? He could have lit my nose hairs on fire, man. You ever hear what lit on fire boogers smell like? They smell rancid, okay? They smell grungy as fuck, okay? So, yeah, that's pretty much the story on how the school system is actually corrupt, and someone should probably go pull an Amanda Todd. Anyway, that was my crazy story. Now, getting into the gameplay here, using the RK5, just ran out of ammo. Smith, people care about my gameplay, okay? People care about my gameplay, okay? I just got a bitch in my room, I rake them in all the time. Unfortunately, this one's related to me, and she has to go fucking die, yeah. So, that was a crazy little story there. Yeah, about anime, though, I can't do that anymore. My kawaii, I was walking home, right, on my phone. I mean, I was with my girlfriend, and, she, I was like, oh, kawaii-chan, cha-cha, wanna watch Attack on Titan, cha? And she's like, oh, nah, I got a new boyfriend. I'm like, what? Are you kidding me? I love anime. And she's like, I love anime too. We can't do it anymore. Not gonna work out. I was like, fuck you, man, anime is stupid. I'm gonna go watch the Boondocks. And that's the story. Subscribe for more eggs. My time is up. Bye.